Hi, welcome to Cloud9 Yoga. I'm Claudia and it's great to have you with me today. We're going to work through a mandala sequence, one that is designed to keep your mind really present. I'll share with you that personally, when there's stuff happening and my mind gets stuck on, my mind's ruminating on it, I find it so much easier to bring my body into speed to then calm my mind down. So let's try that today. I'm in St. Lucia. It's a beautiful view and the sun is just creeping up from somewhere behind the mountains. So enjoy the views, the sounds of the birds. But we're going to start in a child's pose. And if you do have two blocks, you could have them handy for some of the transitions. If you don't worry, I don't either. We'll just survive. We'll just be fine. So let's start in child's pose. I'm going to start with big toes together, knees as wide as the mat. But if that doesn't work for you, just start in a classic child's pose. Bring your hands nice and long in front of you and let your forehead rest on the mat. Take a couple of moments here, just allowing yourself to take stock. Bringing your attention to your body and perhaps tuning in to those little sensations, whatever the body is trying to communicate with you. Then bringing your attention to your breath, breathing your attention to the bringing. Whatever. Bringing the attention to the breath, allow yourself to take a deep inhale. Feel the kidney area, the back of the ribs, the shoulder blades all inflate. Expand. And then as you exhale, just open your mouth and let it all out. And I mean all out. Not forcefully, not rapidly, just really fully until you feel the side body, the obliques hugging in first and then the core coming in. Then take an inhale through the nose. And then bring your attention to your mind. As I said to you already, my mind's pretty busy at the moment. Things happened, and the mind's just trying to process it all. I know my mind, though, it goes into a complete overdrive and it's telling me stories that are not necessarily true or aren't really based on anything but fear. And we're going to start moving pretty much straight away. So from here, I want you to lift the elbows and lift the palms, but keep the fingertips on the mat. Carve a line with your nose, look forward. And then with the hands, just press them down, take a breath in. Really down. You should feel kind of like you're trying to push yourself up. And then nice and soft, bring the left hand underneath the right arm. Flip the palm up and roll on top of that left shoulder. You can bring the ear to the mat. If it doesn't feel good, you can keep it lifted. From here, I want you to press the top of the left palm into the floor, into the ground. Feel the stretch through that left shoulder blade. And nice and soft, come back up. Relax in the center for a moment and then bring the right arm underneath the left and let's repeat the same thing. So it's like a variation of thread the needle, rolling on top of that right shoulder, pressing the left fingertips, press the right top of the palm onto the floor. There's loads of mozzies in here. So sorry if I scratch neurotically. Alright, come back into center and let's transition into downward facing dog. Pedal those legs. They've been bent for a while now. So just wag your tail, bending one knee at a time. Fantastic. Then let's bring the left hand to the right knee, shin or ankle and just kind of twist here. You can bend that left knee if that feels like something you want to enhance the stretch through the right leg, lifting that right outer hip slightly higher. Come back to center. Same thing, other side, right hand, left knee, shin or ankle. As you grab hold of it, optional to bend that opposite knee. Make that left heel really heavy. And come back to center. Let's shift forward into plank or half plank. Remember, that's always an option. And then lower down for cobra. On the first one, take floating cobra. So press the tops of the feet down, lift the hands off the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Pull the heart forward. Pull the elbows back. Relax. Tuck your toes. Inhale all fours. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bring the right knee to nose. Exhale. Squeeze it here. Hold for a moment. Inhale, one-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it. Tuck it under. Push the floor of the hands. Inhale, one-legged dog. And exhale, bring it in. One last time, one-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip this time. Look under that right shoulder one more time. And then let's step the right foot between the hands. Lower the back knee for now. Press the left hand onto the floor. If you want to block, put that hand on the block. We're going to take big circles with the right arm. So bring the right thumb forward, up, then flip the palm, take that hand back and down. Then the palm will naturally flip. Let the thumb guide you up. You can look at the fingertips and let the pinky guide you down. One last circle. Pressing to the floor with the left hand. Nice. This time as you lift that arm up, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off of the mat. Easy twist. Lovely. Let's take all 10 toes to the right. Lower that left heel, come into horizon lunge. Press through the left hand as you lift up. Let's do this 2 more times. From lunge to horizon lunge. Let your feet move with you. No rigidity, just fluid motion. One last time. Come back up. Plant the right hand. Step the right foot back. One-legged dog. One-legged plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Take your hands off of the mat. Elbows up. Lift up. Wide-armed cobra. As you exhale, lower the left shoulder, look under the right. As you inhale, come back up. Right shoulder lowers, look under the left. Come back up. One last time on each side. Come back up. And lower the right. Look under the left, tapping it down if you can. Come back up. Release the belly. Bring the hands under the shoulders, either through all fours on the inhale or plank if you can. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. 3 is the magic number right now. Inhale, one-legged dog. Exhale. Hug it in, tuck it in, hold it for that moment. One-legged dog. Bring it in. One-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip. Keep that left knee really light. Opening it, pressing the floor of the hands. Everything's still engaged. Then bring the left foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee. 3 big circles with the left arm. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One last circle. And then this time as you lift, tuck the back toes under. If you haven't already, lift the back knee. Take it to horizon lunge. Big rainbow with that left arm. Come back to center. From crescent or low lunge to horizon lunge. One last time. Come back. Step it back, one-legged dog to one-legged plank. Lower down. Let's stay locust. Bring your arms nice and long in front of you. As you inhale, lift the legs nice and straight. Then lift the torso and the arms. Take 3 breaths in here, no rush. Getting the back body really warmed up. Come back down, hands under the shoulders. Tuck your toes under either all fours or plank and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Full exhale. Settle down. Carve a line with your nose. Step, walk or hop. Top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Bring it to airplane arms. Squeezing the shoulders. Stay here. Soften those knees and just really work through the core. Bring the lower ribs in. Exhale, relax. Inhale all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Look up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to take 3 sun salutes. A. On your inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. You can soften those knees and engage the core. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in here. Observing the body, pressing the feet down, pressing the hands down. Armpits say hello to one another. Legs don't have to be straight, they have to be strong, so press them down. Inner thighs spiral away. Carve along with your nose on the inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, step, walk or hop. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Exhale, bow. Inhale all the way up. Squeeze the glutes and quads. Exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, airplane arms. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Calm the breath. Long, full exhale. Observe the mind. Bring it in onto the same page as the body. Carve along with your nose, look forward, step, walk or hop. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Bow it down. All the way up, inhale. Squeeze glutes, quads, reach. Exhale all the way down. Airplane arms, inhale, halfway lift. I think that's our 3rd one, might be a 4th one. Chaturanga. That was low. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. And nice and easy. Carve along with your nose. Step, walk or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Soften and bow. All the way up. Hands to prayer, exhale. Nice, we're going to start our mandala. We're just going to take 1 circle on each side. Sometimes I'll do it twice, first slow, then faster. But today we're just going to take it once. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Soften those knees, engage the core. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Stay here. Lift the left leg back behind you, warrior 3. Take a moment, find balance through that right foot. I like to soften that right knee, but you should know that by now if you practice with me. 1 more breath. Then turn the left toes to the left. Take a big circle and bring that left foot to the left. Keep it in line with the hip. Find your balance. Keep your chest nice and low. Think locus in your spine. And then rise up, wrap the legs around eagle. Left leg on top, right leg under, left arm under, right arm on top. Find your balance through that right foot. If it's too hard, lower the left toes outside the right leg. Work with what you have. Lift the elbows, squeeze the forearms. Exhale fully. Nice and soft. Transition, open up the arms. Standing splits, take that left leg nice and high. Bring the forehead to the right shin. 1 more time, just pause. Pay attention. Soften the right knee, take the left foot as far as you can for low lunge. Inhale, right arm lifts, easy twist. We've been here before. Take that right hip down and back. Then push through the left arm, take a revolve crescent. Left arm forward, right arm back. Sit nice and low in your hips. Bring the right hand to the left thigh, left arm up and over. Take a deep breath in here. Full exhale. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, transition to warrior two. Sink in nice and low. Take a breath, set your drishti. Flip the right palm up. Take the left hand in front of you to that right thigh. Open up reverse warrior. As you exhale, we're going to windmill the arms. Take the right hand in front of you, left hand up and over. Straighten that front knee. Floating triangle. Come back, revolve warrior two. Oh, sorry, reverse warrior two. Floating triangle. One more time, reverse warrior two. To floating triangle. Beautiful. Let's transition to Skandasana on the left leg. I keep my heel normally flat, but if it's too much to you, lift it up. Take the left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Reach the right arm up. Broaden the collarbones. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stay nice and low. You can touch the floor or you can hover. Transition to Skandasana on the right. Open up the chest, reach up. Beautiful. Relax the arm. Come into goddess. Take your heels in, toes out. Sit nice and low. Bring your hands to your knees for a moment. We're going to take those 3 circles with the arms. So bring the left hand to the right thigh in front of you. Right arm up and over. Sit nice and low. Exhale, windmill the arms. Come to the opposite direction. Inhale in here. Reverse it. Take an inhale in here. Reverse it. One last time. Let's come into lizard on the left leg. Both arms inside the left leg. Take the left leg slightly further away. Keep that back knee lifted for now. Long spine from the tailbone to the right heel. Take the right hand slightly further forward. On your inhale, take that horizon lunge one more time. Come back, but stay in like a version of a supported plank and then transition into side plank. Option obviously to keep that left leg in front of you, in front of the right, behind the right, on top, or floating. One more breath here, wherever you are. Take the left foot behind you, wild thing. Take a deep breath in. Push the floor with the feet and the hand. Exhale, sit down on your bum. Nice. Right, you might need to shimmy on the mat. Sometimes I shimmy, sometimes I'm not so precious. Let's take a Janu Shirshasana. Open that left knee to the side. Bring the foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow over that right leg. Take 3 breaths in here. Exhaling, nice, long, smooth exhales. Fantastic, come back up. Take that left knee with you. Now we're going to transition to standing splits, back on the right leg. You can bend that right foot, right knee, and put the foot flat on the floor, or you can stay as you are, bringing that left heel as close to the glute as possible. Reach forward, standing splits. Bring the left knee outside the right ankle. Option to have your hands in prayer or on the mat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, tap. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, tap. Fantastic. Inhale, standing splits. This time keeping that leg nice and straight. Bring the left foot outside of the right, left leg behind the right. Nice. Shift your hips slightly to the left, I want to say. You should feel nice stretch through the back of the left leg. Lovely. We're going to walk the hands to the left. Keep the feet as they are as they unravel gently. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, power chair. Lift the back heels as if you had front heels and lean over. Nice. Stay here for a breath or two. And then lower the hips towards the heels and lower your knees down. Come into kneeling. As you come into kneeling, keep those toes stacked under. Bring your hands to the lower back, fingertips point down. Squeeze the elbows. Inhale, open up the heart. Lift from the chest up as if something's pulling you up from the breastbone. Squeeze your glutes and quads. Nice. Come back to center. Lower your bum down for a moment. Just a moment. Nice. This time as you come into kneeling, bring your hands in front of you. We're going to take the right hand to the right heel, left hand to half camel. Keep the hips lifted. Nice and easy. Rotate and change. Two more times, rotate and change. One last time. Exhale, come back. Lower the hips down. Bringing your hands by the side of your thighs, just lift your knees up and come into a little toe balance. We're going to take your knees to the right and bring your hands down to the floor. Let's play here a little bit with a side core transition. So take your hands a little bit further away rather than keeping them really, really close. We want to shift that balance, shift the gravity. So from here, shine the soft of the elbows towards the back end of the mat. Then nice and soft. And lift the hips slightly. And then as you keep those elbows shining forward, lean over those arms. You should be able to just transition the weight. If the arms are in the wrong position, you don't find it easy, adjust. Let's take one more breath, whether you're tapping and trying or floating. Coming back down. So your arms to the front of the mat, forward fold, front of the mat. Soften the knees, let the torso hang in there. Maybe grab hold of the elbows. And let's take 3 breaths in here. If you are a real rock and roller and your mind is really busy, like really busy, you can take a vinyasa and just meet us here. Fantastic. And then from here, we're going to take a halfway lift. Inhale. Plain arms. Shift your weight to the left foot. Reach the right leg up. Length from the right heel to the crown of the head. Soften that left knee. Let those glutes work. Energize your arms. Hug in the core. Think cobra in your spine. Locust in your spine. Turn the right toes to the right. And then take the right heel to the right. Keep the heel in line with the left hip. Oh, buzzing mosies. All right, rise up, eagle legs, right leg on top, right arm at the bottom. Elbows up and away. Nice, find your balance. Notice, is this easier? Is this harder on this side? Legs are pressing against one another as if they're trying to break free. Unravel the arms, standing splits. Oh, beautiful. Just take a moment, reaching that right heel, crown of the head to the ground. And then soften the left knee, step the right foot as far as you can. Low lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, easy twist. Left hip, focus on it. Length through the spine. Push through the right hand, push and rise up. Revolve crescent. Take that back heel to the midline. It tends to fall out. Bring it in. Left hand, right thigh, right arm up and over. Oh, balance. Deep breath in and out twice. Stretching that right side body. Exhale, warrior 2. Ooh, look at this view. It's really, really hot. Right, flip the left palm up. Right hand in front of you. Reverse warrior. Sit nice and low. Floating triangle, left hand to the right thigh. Straighten that left leg. Reverse warrior. Floating triangle. Reverse warrior. Last one, floating triangle. 2 reverse warrior. 2 skandasana at the end. Oh, right foot the heel can be lifted. Left arm rises. Press that right elbow to that right thigh, opening it up. All right, transition to skandasana on the left. You can use your hands on the floor, or you can stay nice and low and float. Open up. Deep breath in. Come back to goddess. Sit low. All right, this time what I want you to do is bring both arms up. And then take the left hand behind you and pretend you're trying to go for Gomukhasana, don't hold. Reverse it. Sit low. Reverse it. Don't interlace. Reverse it. One more time on each side. Wonderful. Open up to a T. Lizard on the right. Shimmy that right foot out. Keep the back knee lifted. Left hand slightly further forward. Horizon lunge. Come back halfway. Transition to side plank. Your variation. Know your body. Know yourself. Walk through those steps. Transition to wide thing. Right foot behind you. Left toes point back. Open up. Press the floor of the feet with the left hand and sit down. Nice. Open the right hip. Reach the arms up. Janushirasana. Find that elongated exhale. Notice your mind, your body, and your breath. Softly come back up. Bring that right knee with you. Option to bend that left knee, or just try transitioning from here, bringing that right foot as close to the heel, as close to the glute as possible. Then reach forward, lifting the hips. Transition. Standing splits. Oh, nice. 3 times we're going to tap that right knee outside the ankle. Tap, lift up, tap. You can have your hands in prayer. Lift up. If I fought for that last week, my friend Emma said, no, you're all right. So if you just said, no, you're all right, don't worry. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Right leg behind the left, little toes to touch. Nice, little IT band stretch. Little moment of just calmness. The class is pretty busy. Let's walk the hands to the left. Walk, 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 unravel the feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Chair pose, inhale. Sit nice and low. Lift from the hip points up. Power chair, exhale. Lifting the heels, you can let the thighs and belly come close, but don't let it rest. All right, sink the hips, come to kneeling. Toes are still tucked under. Nice. Let's come in for camel. Both palms to the heels. Lift the heart up. That was quite a lousy transition actually, wasn't it? Even for me, that was lousy. Or maybe especially for me. Anyway, enjoy the camel. Lifting the heart up. Perhaps lifting the mood up a little bit. Soften the hips. Bring the hands out. Sit down on your heels. Take a moment. As energizing as camel is, tends to take the breath out of us. If Find your breath. From here, we're going to take one more camel. Now it's your variation. Hands in prayer, hands on the heels, hands at the lower back. Maybe one hand at a time. You've got at least 3 variations that you've practiced already. Lengthen the tailbone, squeeze the glutes, press the quads into the ground, and then open up. Remember, nice long neck. Heart lifts up, not back. Come back up. Lovely. Sit down on your heels, toes are tucked under. Lift your knees. Take your knees to the left, bring your hands to the floor. Bring your big toes together. Nice. From here, one more time. Soft of the elbows shines forward, because then when we bend, those elbows will create that shelf we're looking for. Bring the hands slightly further forward, so when you lift those hips and launch over, you've got some gravity play. All right. See if you can do this without resting the right hip on the right elbow. Set yourself a drishti. Press the hands. Find your steadiness. Find your balance. Come back. Walk the hands to the right. Forward fold, top of the mat. Grab hold of the elbows. Relax the head. It's a little bit like we've done 2 mandalas. One around the mat and one at the front of the mat. So allow yourself to notice, where is the mind right now? Is it still spinning around the mat? Nice. Relax your hands. Soften the knees and transition into Navasana. Allowing yourself to lift the heart, broaden the collarbones. You can straighten the legs if you want to. Transition to half bird. Pressing the lower ribs down, lifting the shoulders. Relax all the way down. Nice. Bring your soles of the feet to the floor. And then gently just bring your knees into your chest and hug it in. You've moved through the class, paying attention to pretty much all of the parts of the body. Just allow yourself to enjoy this little hug just before we transition into Gomukhasana. You can rock and roll from here, or you can come into the side body and then just come into seated. Meet me in all fours, however you get there. I like coming to Gomukhasana from here. I just find it so much easier. Left knee to the center, right leg comes forward and crosses over the left. Now align your knees first and then take your feet to the outside. Sit down. If you have those blocks handy, you can put blocks underneath your hips. Sometimes with tight hips, it helps to lift the floor slightly. Your right leg is on top. Press the hands into the soles of the feet and lengthen the spine. Let's bring the left hand up towards the sky. Bend that elbow. Bring the right hand behind you, bending the elbow if you can interlace. If you can't, see if you can give yourself a little assist, bringing that left elbow closer to the head and then trying from this way. When you've got your grasp, pull the hands as if you're trying to break free. Lift the heart. Exhale, lean over those legs. Keep the spine straight, pressing the ribs into the palms. Lifting the elbows. Pressing the outer edges of your feet to the floor. One more breath. Come back up. Unravel the hands. Bring your hands behind you. Lean back. Option to change the crossing and come into Gomukhasana from here, or come into all fours, bringing the right knee to center, left leg crosses over. Wherever you are today, whichever transition you want to play with today, I always find the transitions help me stay present on the mat. allow me to pay attention, to really learn to pay attention. All right, lengthening the spine, right arm up, left arm down. If you can't interlace, give yourself a assist. Holding onto a strap is always an option. Holding onto your t-shirt, always an option. And then lean forward. It's not a big lean, it's just a gentle tilt of the pelvis, of the hips. Your body wants to move and your mind wants to stay still. And sometimes it's just happening the wrong way round. Come back up. Lean back, unravel the legs like Bambi legs. And one last time, come lying down on your back. Elongate the left leg nice and long. Oh, the sun's coming out now. Bring the right knee into your chest. Then cross the right leg over the left. Easy twist. Bring the right hand to a T. Let's take 3 to 5 breaths in here. And if you're looking for any particular sensation, just think about those revolve crescents, those twisted crescents you've taken today, and how you focus on that hip pulling away from the armpit, that top hip. Wonderful. Come back. Release the right leg. Bring the left knee into your chest. Gently with the right hand, cue the left knee to the right. Open up to a T. Find that moment of stillness. Enjoy it. And then nice and easy. Unravel. I personally feel like happy baby right now. So I'm going to take a happy baby. From here, just know you've got options. You can take a Shavasana, or I'll be taking a seated meditation, a seated calming pose. So if you want to join me in a seated pose, make sure you get there carefully. Putting a block or two underneath the hips to allow yourself to find more ease and comfort. And if you are staying in Shavasana, just make sure that you do put a little time into paying attention to your alignment, paying attention to your body, letting the body feel really heavy. Whether you are seated or not, whether you are lying down, allow yourself to close your eyes, relax your shoulders, relax your palms. I'm going to put my palms facing up today as I'm trying to manifest being able to receive whatever comes my way. Being able to be open to whatever comes my way. We're going to take approximately 2 minutes, minute and a half, and I'm now just going to let you hear the sounds of the background. I hope you can hear them. Allowing yourself to stay with what is. No judgment. No fear. Just steadiness. Openness. If you are still lying down, you've got more time, stay there. If you have more time sitting and just exploring what is, do that. From me, have a fantastic rest of the day. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing, whether this is morning or evening for you. Make the most of it. Thank you for being here with me. If you've liked the class, share it. If you didn't, share it. You never know, they might. And please leave me a comment. I like to hear from you. See you soon.